Number 32. A 1.0 times 10 to the negative 6 grand sample of nobelium, which is 254 NO, has a half-life of 55 seconds after it is formed. What is the percentage of the 254 NO remaining at the following times? And then we have 5 minutes after it forms. Okay, so we're dealing with some type of radioactive decaying, right? We have nobelium, which has an atomic number of 102. Now, they gave us a half-life, right? And they're asking for, what percentage is remaining after 5 minutes. Now, the main thing here and the easiest thing to know is to just know that anything that is radioactive decay will always, so we'll say radioactive decay, always abides by first order kinetics. Now, just because there is a different chapter for this, right? Generally, if they're talking about radioactive decay, they're in a different chapter than kinetics, but it's the same formulas. They might give you new formulas that might look different, but it's derived from your first order kinetic formulas. So why memorize two formulas when you could only just memorize the one set that you've used for your kinetic equations? And that's these formulas right here. There's nothing different about them. So I would just memorize your first order kinetic equations and just use those because they're the same formulas. Now, in this case, they want to finally find out what the percentage is of that nobelium that's remaining. So usually if you're trying to find a percentage, you want to find out like an amount, right? Which means that I would probably have to use this formula. I want to use this formula. Now the formula for first order kinetics is with natural logs, ln. Now this is a concentration. This is your final amount. The other one that is dealing with an A0, that's your initial amount. Now, the great thing about this formula is that you can use molarities. That's why there's brackets. Generally, molarities you can use, but you can also use percents. And in this case, since they're asking about what is the percentage, I'm shooting straight into percents. Now, the thing is that they're asking for what's the percent that is remaining. So I want to find out the final percent. So we don't know what that is. So that's going to be labeled as X. But now if you're talking about final percents, what do you think the initial amount in a percentage form is? Yeah, it's always the initial for any percent, right? The highest percentage without touching anything is always 100%. So I now know that this initial amount is going to be 100. Do I care about this 1 times 10 to the negative 6 gram sample? Absolutely not. If they're asking for percentages, why bother even worrying about the grams? Just make it easy for yourself. Now, the only thing is that now we have a K value and the T value. The K value is your rate constant. Now, they didn't tell us what the rate constant was, so that's going to be a little bit of a trouble here. But the T value is the general time. Now, they gave you basically 2 times here. They gave you 55 seconds, and then they told you 5 minutes. But specifically, the 55 seconds was the half-life. Half-life isn't just a lowercase t. A half-life is the t half. This is the amount of time it takes to have the nobelium decay by 50%. That's your other first order kinetic equation. And this is the equation that you can correlate a half-life with the K value. So now we know how to get that rate constant. The first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find out what that K value is. I'm just going to get rid of that. And let's work with it, right? So they told us we have T half of 55 seconds. So 55. And maybe what I'll do is we'll say this is 55, and this is going to be the X value. So let's solve. 55 equals the 0.693 is just the ln of 2, right? And then that's going to be over the x value. We can cross multiply. So you get 55x equals 0.693. And then finally, you can solve for the k value by just dividing by 55. So let's do that here. 0.693 divided by 55. Okay, so we have a k value of 0.0126. So that's going to be going into here now. So that means that this t value isn't going to be the half-life time. It's the random time that they tell us that they want to find out the percentage for. So since we want to find out the percentage remaining after 5 minutes, this has to be with regards to the 5 minutes. However, half-life was in seconds, so that means that the k value here is in seconds to the -1. You can't have minutes and seconds colliding. So what we have to do now is we have to take the 5 minutes that they said, and we just have to convert to seconds, because you're either going to use all your values in seconds or you're going to use all your values in minutes. Minutes to seconds, all we have to do is just times by 60. So 5 times 60 is 300. So 300 seconds, and that's the t value that's going to go in here. I'm just going to do this just so that I have it ready to go for when we do the calculation. And now we're going to solve for x. So ln of this equals, so let's just fill it out first. Okay, so we're going to say ln of x equals negative, the negative is part of this formula, 0.0126 times the 300 seconds plus the ln of 100. Now what we can do is we can do all of this in one shot in the calc-key. And the calc-key will understand what to do first. So we're going to say negative 0.0126 times the 300 plus the ln of 100. You could close the parentheses and press enter. So now you have ln of the x value equals 0.8252, we'll say. So now all we have to do is undo the natural log. That's e, right? The inverse of natural log is e to the. So all you got to do is just e raised to that value. Second ln, which is e, bring that up. And there you go. This cancels out. So now we have 2.28. We'll say 2.3. And that was what you were solving for. We were solving for the final amount in the percentage. So as this is what it says, if you only have a half-life of 5 seconds, if we only have a half-life of 55 seconds, so not even a minute, and 5 minutes have gone by, you're not going to have much left. And you're only going to have 2.3% left of your amount. And that's the answer. So what'd you think? Hopefully this helped. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for viewing the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. Thank you so much. We also opened up memberships to the channel if you want to be a member to the channel. We got tons more stuff coming your way this school year, so I'm super excited about it. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, bye-bye.